stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. To Bradley. Here's a chance from long range. No good. To Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
It's James controlling the offense. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Strong finish for Paul George.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
James to Kyle Kuzma, deep right corner. Davis to Cousins. No, I missed a short one there. Beverly into the front court. They trail by one. Runner's good there.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To James. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Flushes it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. It's L.A. Clippers ball. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bradley to Davis.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court.
Stepping in for L.A., number 23, LeBron James.
What's that cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter?
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George, his first effort off the mark. Bradley. Avery Bradley missed his first. That one goes.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Remaining in the first quarter.
George to Williams. Beyond the arc for three. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He buries it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Leonard to Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James. It's George with the rebound. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Leonard. Oh, knocks it down from three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Davis.
I got ball. I got ball.
From long range. Can't connect. To George. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
JaVale McGee to Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go. To Bradley. Oh, George with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Range off the mark. Bradley
I got him. Here we go.
has a look. Shot by Dudley misses.
I got ball. I got mine. Don't get yours. I got mine.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
JaVale McGee tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Paul George fires deep 2 there. Won't go. LBJ. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Goes 2 for 2. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here's James with a chance. LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Old school equals high percentage.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
JaVale McGee. It's James. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game. James to Cousins. Kuzma to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Williams. Lou Williams. He's 2 for 2 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Defense making the ball carrier work to James. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LeBron James, he connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nothing going here on that drive to Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I got him.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Gets it in the left corner. Davis. Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
LeBron James with the rock. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Leonard to Beverly. He was hacked. They let it go. LeBron, tough matchup against George. Davis.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Anthony Davis is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. To Paul George. To Leonard. For 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
LBJ with it. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
LeBron with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Anthony Davis against George. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Leonard. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
New blood coming in for both sides. LeBron against Paul George. To Kyle Kuzma. From the outside, no good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. For three. James with the board. Fires the three. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. George. No good. Paul George sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
James to Bradley. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Can't miss those. James into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Working hard on the glass. Kawhi Leonard. Wide open look, won't go. To Davis. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. LeBron James with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nice pass to set things up. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis! Huge block!
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Williams to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
James gets a shot up off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Can't get past the defender. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And the nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. Barring a 4-point play, this is a 2-possession game. Let's see how they decide to attack this. Changes coming from both sides right now. Layup goes down. Well done.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Mo Harkless gets the 2.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Beyond the arc for three, and drains it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.